In this video, we're comparing the top 5 external solid-state drives focusing on real-world use. We're starting with the drive that looks like the obvious winner on paper, the Samsung Portable Solid-State Drive T9. As always, the links to the best deals are in the description and on our website. And if you want help reducing your screen time, Screen Talks has helped me to cut mine by almost 2 hours a day. You'll find that link below as well. The T9 is built for speed, and in the right setup, it absolutely delivers. If you work with large video projects or constantly move massive files, it can feel like it removes waiting from your workflow. But here's the catch most reviews bury. The T9 only reaches its best performance if your computer supports a faster connection that many systems do not. If your machine supports it, the T9 sits in a higher class than typical portable drives. If it does not, the drive still works fine, but the wow disappears and performance lands much closer to cheaper options. That makes the T9 a targeted recommendation, not a universal one. You should buy it if you know your system can take advantage of it and you regularly move very large files. You should skip it if you are unsure about your ports, mostly move smaller files, or just want a dependable everyday drive. The T9 is excellent. It is also the easiest drive here to overbuy. Now let's talk about a drive that feels like it was designed for how people actually use storage on the go, the Samsung Portable Solid-State Drive T7 Shield. If the T9 is a finely tuned sports car, the T7 Shield is the dependable off-road SUV. It is not chasing benchmark records, but it delivers a balance of speed, consistency, and durability that makes it the easiest recommendation for most people. From the moment you pick it up, the intent is obvious. The thicker, grippier casing feels built for backpacks, travel, and daily handling. This is not a drive that just looks rugged in marketing photos. It is the kind you trust when it gets knocked off a desk or tossed into a bag. The water and dust resistance actually matter if you travel, shoot outdoors, or simply do not want to baby your gear. Where the T7 Shield really shines is in practical performance. It uses a widely supported connection that runs at full speed on almost any modern computer, no special ports required. In real use, that means large folder transfers, backups, and exports feel fast and predictable. It does not rely on niche standards or inflated peak numbers. It simply delivers the speed your system can actually use. This is not the fastest portable drive on the market. If you live and die by maximum throughput and know your hardware can support it, something like the T9 will edge it out. But for most people, consistency matters more than peak speed. The T7 Shield stays cool, stays stable under sustained load, and behaves the same way every time you plug it in. So who should skip it? If you want absolute maximum theoretical speed, or your drive never leaves a desk, you may be paying for durability you do not need. But for creators, professionals, and everyday users, the T7 Shield feels like it was built for real life. Now let's talk about the wild card, the Amazon Basics 1TB external solid-state drive. When Amazon puts its name on a solid-state drive, expectations get complicated. On paper, this one looks like it could undercut premium brands with high-claim performance in a rugged design, but as always, the spec sheet tells only part of the story. In real use, the drive is tiny, lightweight, and broadly compatible across devices. For everyday tasks like backing up photos, school or work files, and general storage, it feels fast and responsive. The jump from a traditional hard drive is immediately noticeable. Where things become less predictable is during longer transfers. The headline speed claims suggest more than what the underlying connection can realistically sustain, which usually means strong burst performance that tapers off under heavy load. For casual users, that may never matter. For heavier workflows, it absolutely does. Another consideration is transparency. Compared to premium brands, there is less publicly available detail about the internal components and long-term behavior. That does not make it a bad drive, but it does make it a riskier choice for critical or irreplaceable data. So who should buy it? If you want affordable solid-state storage that feels quick for everyday use and you are not doing sustained professional transfers, it is a solid value pick. Who should skip it? Anyone who needs consistent performance under heavy load or plans to rely on it as their only copy of important data. The Amazon Basics Drive is a good budget option, as long as your expectations stay rooted in real-world use rather than marketing claims. Now let's talk about a name many of you already know, the SanDisk Extreme Portable Solid-State Drive. This drive has earned its popularity by hitting a great balance of speed, ruggedness, and portability. It feels genuinely built for travel, with a compact, rubberized design that's easy to toss in a bag and forget about. In everyday use, it performs exactly like you expect from a modern portable solid-state drive. File transfers feel quick, and it stays cool during typical workloads. This is where nuance matters. Certain revisions of the SanDisk Extreme line have been linked to reliability concerns, enough that the company issued firmware advisories for specific models. Not every unit was affected, and many people use these drives without issue, but it does mean this is no longer a blind recommendation. Buying a SanDisk Extreme today requires a bit of diligence. You should be comfortable checking model details and firmware updates before trusting it with important data. For tech-savvy users, that is manageable. For anyone who just wants a drive they never have to think about, it is an extra step. So who should buy it? If you value the rugged design, want a compact travel drive, and are willing to do that small amount of homework, the SanDisk Extreme is still a capable and convenient option. Who should skip it? If you want absolute peace of mind, zero maintenance, or you are storing your only copy of critical data, there are safer choices. The SanDisk Extreme remains a strong performer, but it is a drive best bought with awareness rather than reputation alone. Next up is the Seagate OneTouch External Solid-State Drive, and this is the most normal drive in the lineup. In a world of ultra-fast and ultra-rugged options, the OneTouch sits comfortably in the middle, which for a lot of people is exactly what they want. In everyday use, it behaves exactly as a solid-state drive should. Plug it in, move files, back things up, and nothing surprising happens. Transfers feel quick and responsive, without dramatic slowdowns or unnecessary flare. It's not the drive that makes you say, wow, during massive transfers, but it also never makes you sigh in frustration. It just works. The design is compact and understated, it feels solid in the hand without being bulky or overbuilt, and it slips easily into a bag or sleeve. It's clearly meant to be a practical tool, not a statement piece. One important thing to be aware of is naming. Seagate has used the OneTouch name across multiple versions over time, and performance can vary depending on the exact model. That's not unusual, but it does mean you should double check the listing to make sure you're getting the current version. Assuming you do, the experience is straightforward. It's not the fastest drive here, and it's not built for extreme abuse, but it delivers dependable performance for everyday storage and backups without asking you to think too hard about ports or specs. You should buy the OneTouch if you want simple plug-and-play external storage that behaves as expected. You should skip it if you need top-tier speed, rugged durability, or sustained performance for heavy creative workflows. The OneTouch earns its place by being predictable and unpretentious, which for many users is exactly the point. If you found this video helpful, please give a like and subscribe for more straightforward tech reviews. Thanks for watching.